So we're 53 compared to, at most, if everybody undecided voted against us, it would it'd be 40. No, they actually can't vote against us. We already have a majority. We need 51 votes, and we already have it. So yeah, we can just vote. I'm not saying political power. We can just vote for the next one right away. So the Democrats are already going to vote for us. We don't need these people to vote for us either. Okay, and you need us to have already passed the second agreement. Do you bypass if we already have the second agreement? Doesn't look like it. We're getting 0.6, so within like a few days, we should be okay. You are 40 political power. We still have the votes we need. Get the people. Are we no longer stable? No, we're no longer a stable coalition. Well, in that case, because I want to spend our 30 points, of course, on this new agreement. And then we can think about working with the people. I mean, that makes sense to me. CNT is actually doing a pretty good job in Spain. Overall, I feel like the Internationale is having a pretty decent game right now. Not so much in North America. The CSA is dead as hell. Yeah, we don't need the votes. We just passed the law. War support, stability, recruit population. Everything gets better in like a few more days, hopefully. Do you have any building slots? We do. Build one in Jamaica. And let's go one more aircraft. I know it's a little bit of a strange choice, but I think it makes more than enough sense, honestly. Can you be done in like 2 days? Honduras has joined with Nicaragua as the Revolutionary Front. So they'll also probably join the Internationale. So actually, our focus for the Second Weltkrieg really should be like Central America and Mexico. Yeah, there we go. The vote's already been secured. We've got our second Chaon agreement, which is just stability and political power gain. So now you guys can be a little bit less annoyed, okay? And I will then do another coalition. We'll go back into negative political power, but that's fine, right? Cuba has joined the Reichspakt. Cuba, maybe you can help us invade Mexico. How does that sound? To me, that sounds like a great deal for you. Because who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to work with the mighty West Indies Confederation? Or I guess the West Indies Federation. We're a powerful force. When are you done? You'll be done in 21 days. We'll wait for this to finish first. And then we'll try to get our coalition to be a little bit stronger. I feel like we've gone like the negative. We've gone to 33% like twice, which is like very unlucky. We want the success, right? How is tensions looking, by the way? I haven't even looked at this. It's high for everybody. Nobody's happy with the current situation right now. That's not good. It's actually really bad. So you'll be done in 9 days. Is there anything I can do to, political power. Oh, it's cheaper now that we've done this. Okay, we got delay. What if we end up just being queued regardless? 322 days I think is a little bit expensive. Let's go. Oh, 1938 research. Yeah, it makes sense for us to actually want to research that. Okay, now that you're done. What do we end the depression? I don't see anything that like lowers Okay, let's try to hear out the people again. Okay, stability has risen. We're now up to a stable party. I think like every week we're getting attention. Form a coalition with another party. Oh! Okay, form a majority coalition. Apparently should have done this before. We finally managed to create a coalition with another party in our new arrangement. Okay, well. Form majority government. Okay, there we go. I probably should have pressed this button earlier. But coalition is stable. We work with social government, or social democrats, and the government has been formed. So what's tension at right now? Medium for everybody. So, okay, we're not going to be immediately killed. So that's nice. And you guys are at war with each other. El Salvador usually is like pretty strong. 1 to 7, 2 to 10, 2 to 4. Yeah, I mean, El Salvador, like, for some reason, always has, like, a lot of troops. Like, if you ever played El Salvador in, like, the base vanilla game, El Salvador always has, like, 40 divisions in our tiny-ass country, and I never know why. I think there's, like, they have so much, like, recruitment bonuses, like, which is strange. Okay, Honduras has capitulated, which means Nicaragua. I'm going to guess that you have, like, no chance of survival at this point. Okay, the Ivory Coast has taken over some land. Got the Gold Coast is now a puppet state. Nice. Nigeria is taking over some territory. Cameroon. Yeah, we got a very, very sad-looking Hungary there. Well, Hungary, if you didn't rebel, you probably wouldn't have been that sad-looking. Okay, and you're still fighting in South Africa. Will you call them into the war? I don't believe so. Nigeria has annexed another country. Can you do anything? No, you don't focus. Like, only, like, I think, like, 4 of these countries have, focus trees. And I don't remember which ones they are. I think Cameroon might be one. No, Gabon is one. You are also one of... No, you used to be one. When did you stop having a focus tree? I don't know. Either way, I mean, the federal government under MacArthur, like, they're doing pretty well for themselves. Right now, the American Union State, they are fighting essentially like a two-front war, which can be very, very difficult. Syndicalists have overthrown the Greek government. Okay. Is this the first time we've seen syndicalist Greece? Potentially. And this time they didn't do it with the, like the Civil War that ever works for them. Okay, but Chad has risen up in rebellion against the French. The homies in the Entente. I know Egypt can, like, support these guys. But I doubt they're going to do that. Okay, so heal the people 3 more days. Our coalition is still stable. Yeah, but fall of New York City, I think that's basically going to be the end of them. Okay, autonomy. Okay, let's try to fix the autonomy in the country. You two are at war, and that's okay. I mean, how many points could the CSA possibly have left? They're at 23%, yeah. So, like, lose any major city, that's going to be the end of them. Now we have a tiny Greek state. It's a role reversal. Okay, well, will they win? Probably not. Detroit has fallen. The Syndicalists are now completely defeated. And now the Canadians basically have no, there's no chance. There's no chance of them going to intervene in the American Civil War at this point. Which is good for us, because it means that Canada is not going to call us into a stupid war that we won't win. And now everybody's at war with Southwest Africa. Not Portugal. But they do have troops on the border. South Africa, they only have 4 divisions, which is, like, not a lot. But Canada, of course, is going to send way too many men down there. How will it go for them? Probably, like, pretty poorly, I would imagine. Okay, you have about 20 more days left to go. So maybe it's... I mean, I still want to prepare a war against Venezuela just in case. Well, we need to... I guess actually you're not going to go Senate class. We need to prepare a war against Mexico. They are right now Social Democratic. They're in the Internationale. Land and troop in Yucatan and try and take over the peninsula, like, hold right here. Let the Canadian and like, French forces come help us out and maybe kill them off. Could be nice, for sure. Do you have air power? Yes, you have air superiority. Like, is this even core territory? It's an occupied state. You really only need to capture, like, 1 or 2 cities, and this will be, all over for you. And you're not joining the war. I don't know if you're ever actually going to join the war either. Okay, Finland joined the Reichspakt. Oh, because Russia demanded territory and they gave it up. Okay, so I think Russia is also, like, in a pretty strong position. I'm assuming they did not go realpolitik, but I don't think I can really tell right away. Basically, we'll be able to tell once we see what happens to the Caucasus. Okay, you will kill Chad without much of a problem. Again, like, you just need a victory point, Russia AI. I know you don't know how to do that. But it's all you need to do. How long is this going to stay here for? I don't know. Okay, so far tensions are still medium for everybody. You actually have lost the war, which is embarrassing for you, South Africa. Okay, and Ikhwan's rose up against Jamal Shamir. Could see Arabia falling apart very soon. You have 6 more days until you are ready. And also the issue of conscription. The ideas of the Republic and a liberal and equal society will become more autonomous contributing to Canada. Tension will no longer lead to spontaneous socialist or imperial coups. Though they may still create malices. Okay, so we get down here, we don't have to worry about coups anymore. Autonomic economic development. The Canada Agreement guaranteed increased autonomy for the post-French parts of the Federation. However, they are still crippled by the central government. There are voices that would be worthwhile to bring economic decentralization and give people tools they would need to allow independent development. This would result in weakening the central government, but would be economically beneficial. Donald St. Gaster has drafted a plan and considers sale to unprofitable companies owned by the country, local vocational training plans, and matching profitable enterprises to local needs and not promoting Canadian companies in the West Indies. 15% stability is pretty good. Let's worry about the issue of conscription next. And you'll be done in also 56 days. Yeah, so of course Canada and the rest of the Entente are trying their best to make sure the Carlists win, but I think at this point it's basically a losing battle for them. Also, yeah, how are the Dutch doing? They are currently under a military junta. Fantastic. We might see them join up with the... Oh, Germany's Asia. They just actually annexed the entirety of... Why did the Ottomans annex Ikhwan? What is this? Are you a puppet? No, you're guaranteed independence. Well, this isn't... These aren't the borders that I expected to see. Let me just put it that way. 1940 tech, I think it's a little bit too much. So let's go for the 1939 rifle. Like, this is just gross looking, and I hate it. Okay, Botsy has fallen. It looks like the Indonesian revolt is looking pretty good for themselves. We don't really care about what happens to the Dutch East Indies. It's not a big concern of ours. Oh yeah, and you're about to go to war very, very soon, right? Chile's won the war, huh? With Chile having won, I think our focus should be invade Mexico, kill Mexico, and then invade our way into Chile and kill Chile? How many troops do they have? 5 to 16. You have 7 to 29. Mexico has 15 to 29. Again, that's assuming they join the International, but they almost certainly will. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Yeah, so on like 2 more months, all of the Middle East is going to explode into a massive, massive war. Chile joined the Third International, which brings in Patagonia, but they do get independence very, very soon afterwards, which usually leads to them leaving the faction. So what are you guys doing? Lessons of the Civil War. Can you join up with the Entente? If not, even like the Reichspakt, can you like at least join up and go to war with the South? That's kind of my main thought here. I don't know if the American United States has this though. I mean, they took the very industrial parts of the CSA normally holds. I mean, but like the federal government's looking pretty strong where they are. The Pacific states are also looking like really, really good. And after that, we could see the Pacific states and the federal government sign a peace deal and kind of unite back into one country, or they fight it out a little bit more. It's kind of like a wait and see situation for them. Okay, and you guys are now part of the North Sea clique. The conscription dilemma. Social liberals mainly focus mainly on pacifism. Therefore, there's no reason to increase conscription for the army. That is why we can delegate part of the population back to the economy. This will create an economic boom. An alternative concept involves professional conscription into the army. The army should not be forced. The army should not be forced. To achieve some funds should be devoted to personal increasing wages and improving quality of life for the military personnel. No, let's increase soldiers' wages for now. And I think... Okay, you know, let's do the ideas of the Republic. And we'll probably make our way down to a liberal and equal society. And at that point, it'll probably be a good time for us to end the stream for today. Again, like I don't think going to be doing too much. I mean, I think the Ottomans could get like really screwed up here because of their very, very strange borders that they've kind of established for themselves. But it depends on if Jamal Shamir decides to revolt or not. If Jamal Shamir decides to back the Ottoman Empire, I guess if Jamal Shamir backs the Ottoman Empire, I'll just give this territory back to Jamal Shamir. If they go to war, then we'll just kind of keep it as is. Research, let's go for, I guess, construction speed, even though I don't think it's like that good, and the 1939 artillery. We have no template right now for total artillery, but that's okay. We can probably easily add those in somewhere else in the future. How many of these do we have? We have 4 of you and 3 of you. Wait, am I garrisoning territory? No. If I was to switch all of you to be regular infantry divisions, we'll need way more manpower. That goes without saying. We have enough guns, but like I don't want to ever use the garrison division. Like it's just bad. And go after limited conscription as well once we have 100 political power. Yeah, we just need more troops. If we want to fight a world war, we need more men on the front lines. Apparently we dropped some frames at some point, which I apologize for. I don't know when that happened. I mean, I'm kind of rooting for the American Union State because it happened so infrequently for them to win. How anybody here in India deciding to go to war with one another? No, no, no. Not as far as I can tell. The North Zealand clique, they're looking pretty good. My clique will probably end up winning the war against Mongolia and Tibet. Who are you? Kurdistan has declared a war on the Ottoman Empire. They are definitely going to lose. There's no chance about... There's, like, no doubt about that. Unless... I mean, it could actually... It's hard to say, because, like... The Ottomans probably sent all their troops here, which allowed the Egyptians to probably get a lot of movement very quickly. Is there anywhere we can even build anything? Yes. Build one more military factory here. Actually, I guess we have 3 building slots. Let's upgrade this dockyard, actually. Because we need to if we need to send more troops down there, this could prove beneficial. Okay, Kivu is taking more lands. Trying to take over more land from the Congo as well. And organizing the conquest of Haifa. And then you'll try to demolish. But I think this happens before. Like, I think it happens automatically. Like, the AI doesn't actually, I think, need to take that focus. Given enough time, I think it'll just fire. Also, yeah, Kurdistan's already dead. If you had, again, if you only waited like a month or two, you would have been done like a lot better. Just a word of advice for the future, Kurdistan. Okay, the People's Republic of Argentina has been formed. Again, they do leave the faction. And we'll see kind of like what they're going to do. Okay, Empire, tension with the Empire goes up a little bit, but I mean, it's high at the moment. War support and political power gain is really bad. Stability is not horrible. Also, I still don't know why this is still showing up. Please, like, just go away. Like, we don't need to see that message basically forever. Also, they have not changed these logos. Well, they changed this one, but they didn't change this one, which is strange. I guess it's like a unique one that's supposed to like combine both of them. Or does it? Yeah, yeah. It's got the liberal torch and the social democratic rose, and then... Okay. Well, once this is done, we'll definitely try to focus and get... end the depression, get these 3 focuses done. Military factories, naval slots, civilian factories. All of those are pretty good. Destruction speed. Tensions will go up and down. And now the war has begun. The war in the desert. Okay, there's been a rebellion in Yemen. Jamal Shamir, what are you planning on doing? Okay, Syria has risen up against you. The Great Syrian Revolt has occurred. Armenia has declared war on you as well. I mean, Armenia usually dies pretty fast. We'll see if Georgia also wants to intervene. I'm getting in our Georgia campaign, of course, we did intervene, but I don't think the AI is going to have, like... Okay, Yemen showing the Cairo Pact. Jamal Shamir. Do you just have, like, no intention? Okay, Hejaz has declared war. The Second Arab Revolt. Okay, Jamal Shamir has declared war on Hejaz and on the Ottomans. Yeah, it's just they, okay, sure. I mean, the borders look very, very funky. Armenia's already lost the war. So congratulations to them. And now India's at war with the Bahari Commune. Which means that I will be at war with the Bahari Commune. The French have already sent troops over here. Rome and Burgos have both fallen. Let's upgrade you to be better. You are actually a puppet of Bahari Commune. Yeah, so you're going to be in a war as well. I think India is going to end up losing a war. It depends on if the Deconfederation invades the Bahari Commune. Because if they invade at the same time... Could, I mean, we'll join. I thought it was a puppet. I thought I didn't actually have a say in this. But I mean, being at war... Oh, this is actually an offensive war. Our stability in war sports going down a little bit, but it's not like that big of a deal. And now that we are now a liberal and equal society, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end the stream for today. So if you are watching this on Twitch, remember to hit the follow button. And subscribe if you want to support the channel in a monetary fashion. I guess we'll just click this so I don't forget next time. But remember, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, follow me on YouTube, all the stuff that I'll be on the social link. I'm starving, so I'm going to go eat food. Have a great night, and goodbye. And tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow we'll be streaming the Steam game. We'll play like a bunch of games tomorrow, a bunch of demos. So it could be fun. Have a great day.